Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renasant Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renasant Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Good afternoon and welcome to this edition of the ICC Hour here on SuperTalk Mississippi. I'm Adam Gore, and as always, the ICC Hour is being presented to you by our friends over at Renasant Bank.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renasant replay. Make the right call with Renasant and get cell phone protection with Renasant Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
Thank you for taking time out of your Tuesday afternoon to join us here for the ICC Hour. I want to take a minute to remind you that there is still time to join and become a member of the ICC family this spring semester, because registration for online classes will be open now until January the 21st. Now, financial aid scholarships are still available, but these spots continue to fill up fast. So you want to reach out, find out more information. You can do so by calling 862-8000. That's 862-8000. Or you can reach us via email at eadvisor@iccms.edu. That's eadvisor@iccms.edu. And again, registration for our online classes will be open now until January the 21st. I also do want to remind you that ICC will host February Fridays to provide a preview for prospective students. Dates, times, and locations include from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., February the 4th, 11th, and the 25th at the David D. Cole Student Service Building on the Fulton campus, and February the 18th in the Academic and Student Center on the Tupelo campus. Now, students will meet with the recruiter and receive assistance with completion of their application, housing, and scholarships, as well as have an opportunity to tour campus. And they'll also receive a free t-shirt. If you want to find out more, you can do so by visiting iccms.edu. That's iccms.edu. Or you can email go to icc@iccms.edu. That's go to icc@iccms.edu. Now, today's show, we're going to dive into the athletic side of things here at ICC, with the start of our spring sports being just around the corner. Of course, those sports are being baseball, golf, softball, along with our men's and women's tennis teams. So over the course of the next few weeks, we hope to give you a preview of each of these sports. And this week, we're going to focus on the 2022 ICC softball team. But before we do that, let's take a look at some of the signings we've had this season with volleyball's London Bucaris and Mary Leslie Cranford, along with baseball's Wild Armistead, Connor Gardner, and Riley Davis.
London, big day for you as you are moving on to continue your volleyball and academic career at Mississippi College. Just talk about how that feels and what it means to you.
Yes, playing volleyball at the next level is something that I truly have always dreamed about since I first started playing volleyball. And I never would be able to have gotten here if it wasn't for all of my teammates and coaches and family and friends all throughout this journey in my life. It really does just mean the world to me.
Okay, well, talk a little bit about Mississippi College and the program and what made it stand out to you as where you wanted to go.
Mississippi College, I went and visited, and I actually did fall in love with the campus and the team and the coach and like their entire faculty. Everybody was so helpful. The team had a very highly competitive environment, which is something that I really think that I'll do good in, and I was just mind blown at how much I enjoyed it.
Okay, well, talk about your time here at ICC and what these 2 years in Fulton have meant to you.
I love ICC. If I could trade everything to go to a 4-year off the bat, I would not. I've met some of my best friends, and all of the faculty and the coaches, everybody is so supportive, and you're not going to get that anywhere else.
ML, big day for you as you get to continue your career at UT Martin. Talk a little bit about what it means to you to be able to continue your career.
I'm really excited and super blessed to be able to continue my volleyball and academic career at UT Martin. It's meant a lot to me, and it's something that I've had the dream of playing Division I volleyball since I was a little girl, and it's something that is going to get me where I want to go in life, and I'm really excited.
All right, talk a bit about UT Martin and what stood out as the program that you wanted to be a part of.
They have a great program and a great academic school. They have a great coaching staff, and they're a very respectable program who's had a lot of success this season.
Okay, well, talk about your time here at ICC and what these 2 years in Fulton have meant to you.
My time here at ICC has honestly been nothing but a blessing and a dream. It's got me exactly where I want to go. If you would have told me years ago that I would end up at this small junior college in Fulton, Mississippi, I would have told you were crazy, but it's really been one of my biggest blessings. And we have the greatest administration, coaching staff, friends, family, my teammates. Everything here has been perfect.
Will, big day for you, signing to continue your career at Southern Miss. Talk a bit about what made Southern Miss stand out and how it feels to be able to continue your career.
Yeah, when I went down there, I was really impressed with their coaching staff and the facilities and the, culture program they run. And, playing the next level, playing at high level baseball has always been my goal. That's why I play baseball, that's why I went to ICC. Is my goal is to, keep playing. And I'm excited. I think it'll be a new challenge, and we're looking forward to it. Okay, well, not done here yet at ICC. So just talk a little bit about so far, though, what ICC has meant to you in your time here. Yeah, ICC has been a big part of my life. They allowed me to continue to play baseball here. Chase my dreams, play baseball, and had a lot of fun. A lot of hard work, a lot of success. Here, and I look forward to continuing that at the next level.
All right, well, congrats. We look forward to keeping up with you at the next level.
Sir, thank you.
Coach, big day for your program with Will signing with Southern Miss. Talk a little bit about Will, what he's meant to the program, and what he's going to take to the next level at Southern.
Yeah, Will's come in. He's our last year in our big run for the regional was our 1-2 punch right there. This year we're looking at him to be our number one guy and picking up his wins on his starts. He's just gotten better. He's bought into the weight room, and the weight room is key to a lot of folks that come through here. The bigger and stronger they get, their velo jumps, and he's really bought into a lot of that stuff, and we're counting on him big time this year.
Connor, big day for you signing to continue your career at Delta State. Talk a bit about Delta State, what made them stand out, and what it means to you to be able to move on to the next level.
Yeah, going to Delta State is a big step up there, and I'm very proud of doing it, and very excited to go down there. And Delta State, just a great community, great baseball program, great coaches, great school in general, and that's the main thing, get my academic first, but great baseball. Got a lot of people that went there, especially my coach, Coach Carr, been telling me a lot about it, and went down there and loved it since I've been right there on campus, so I couldn't be more excited about it.
Okay, well, no, you're not done here yet in Fulton, but just talk about your time at ICC and what it has meant to you.
It's been a lifetime, and I've been here for 3 years, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I love my teammates, love all my past teammates, and love my coaches, how much they stepped up for me and helped me to this journey to I have today, and I'm excited about it.
Well, congrats. We look forward to keeping up with you at the next level.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Connor Gardner heading to Delta State. Talk about Connor, what he's meant to your program, and what he's going to take to the next level.
Connor was a big key for our success last year. He's one of our starting catchers out of the two we have, and he's gotten bigger and stronger in the weight room and added a lot of pop to his bat, and he'll fit right in good at Delta State University.
Riley, big day for you, signing to continue your academic and baseball career at ULM. Talk about this day, what it means to you to be able to continue your career.
I'm really excited to be able to continue my career at ULM, be a Warhawk. I'm really blessed to have everybody here supporting me as I sign. I'm really looking for these next couple years.
Okay. Before you head over to ULM, though, you got one more year here at ICC. But talk about ICC, what it has meant to you in your time here, and what you've learned here that you'll be able to take to improve your game at ULM.
It's been a true blessing to be able to play here and continue to grow as a person and a player and meet a bunch of new people. Got some of my best friends on the team. I've developed a lot as a player, and I'm really looking forward to the next couple of years.
Player signed to continue your career with Riley, headed to ULM. Talk about Riley, what he's meant to the program this year, and what you expect out of him this year.
Riley's been an asset for our program. He came in and bought into a lot of things that we were doing hitting-wise, and led the team last year in hitting, and weight room fanatic. He loves to get in the weight room, make his body better and stronger to compete at the D1 level, and we expect big things out of him this year, and we expect him to be a leader, like for him hitting the 3-hole. If he's not comfortable, we may put him in the 2-hole. But anyway, we expect some big things out of Riley, and we're excited about him being in our lineup.
Brought to you by Renasant Bank, the bank that understands you. Learn more at RenasantBank.com.
And we want to wish London, ML, Will, Connor, and Riley the best of luck as they continue their careers as student athletes after their time's done here at ICC. When I say that, of course, Will, Connor, and Riley still have their final baseball season left here in Fulton. That season is scheduled to begin with a home doubleheader on February the 8th against Bevel Fayette. Now, when we come back with the ICC Hour being presented by Renasant Bank, we'll take a look at the upcoming softball season here at ICC. It's scheduled to begin on February the 4th at Cleveland State before the Indians return home to host Snead State on February the 9th for their home opener. Now, things are shaping up to be another exciting year of softball here in Fulton. Lee Adams had a chance to talk with some of our returning sophomores and Coach Andy Kirk about the upcoming season, so stay tuned for that and more here on the ICC Hour.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renasant Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renasant Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Precision manufacturing and machining is the process of taking raw materials of any type and making an end product or a component for another type of product. The Precision Manufacturing program is a 2-year degree program. So with our degree, there's a couple different avenues we can take. Some students go directly into the tool and die field. We also go into general machining, which is the taking of raw materials and making just end parts or products or pieces or whatever the case may be. Our program does offer certifications. It is through the NIMS Corporation, which is a National Institute of Metal Society. And they do offer certifications in each individual component of our program, whether it be in milling machines, turning lathes, CNC mills, and CNC lathes. So those are national certifications. Demand for our students is high at this moment. We do have employers from all around our area and outside our area calling, looking for students with our skills. The average salary for precision machining, especially in the CNC field, is around $65,000 to $70,000 a year. But most of the times our class does top out around 20, and it is open enrollment. So all of our core classes are in one large shop, or lab as we call it. We're here on first year students are Mondays and Wednesdays, usually from 8 o'clock to about 4:30 on Monday and Wednesdays. Second year students are Tuesday and Thursdays from 8 to 4:30. So all classes are at Belden. With the Precision Manufacturing program, we do have internships available. A lot of industry in our areas do come in and offer internships through our internship program every fall. Gene Haas Foundation is a major contributor to our program. They are big in education, so we do get a grant every year to help subsidize some of our students' tuition costs.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renasant Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renasant Bank, understanding you.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Welcome back to the ICC Hour presented by Renasant Bank. They are the bank that understands you. Visit RenasantBank.com to learn why. And don't forget to visit RewardsExtra.com to find out more about their Renaissance Rewards Extra checking account. Now, as we talked about on the top of the show, this week we're focusing on the ICC softball team. The Indians have been red hot over the past few years, winning the conference regular season championships in 2019 and 2021. Of course, didn't have the 2020 season, along with winning the conference tournament and advancing to the NJCAA Softball World Series in 2019. Over the years, ICC has produced 13 All-Americans and have helped 21 players continue their careers beyond ICC. Assistant Sports Information Director Lee Adams had a chance to sit down with sophomores Emily Robinson, Madison Jenkins, and Kara Hayes, along with head coach Andy Kirk, to talk about the upcoming season. Remember to visit letsgoicc.com to keep up with everything ICC athletics, including seeing the full schedule and roster for the 2022 softball team. Let's go to those interviews now here on the ICC Hour.
All right, we're joined now by Emily Robinson, coming off a great freshman year last year, getting ready for a sophomore season. But before we talk about last season's success, let's talk a little bit about this year. We're back. You're back. Y'all are back out there getting after it, getting ready for the season. Talk about that excitement and how it feels to be back on campus and getting ready for another season.
I think everybody was just waiting on this. Ever since the fall, we had a pretty good season. We all worked hard over the break and are just ready to be back.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about last season real quick. Coming off of a great year, led the country in saves. You had, All-American by NJCAA, NFCA, All-Region. List of accolades go on. Pitcher of the year for the conference. But most importantly, what are you taking from last season's success to try to improve to be better this season?
I have to work both sides of the plate, and I've got to produce at the plate as a hitter. I wasn't fulfilling my role that way. And our freshmen definitely need sophomore leadership, and us sophomores have to step up because we've been there and we've done that, and so we've got to show them how it's supposed to be.
Okay, well, we do have 8 sophomores coming back this season. Just talk a bit about what you guys are doing to help that freshman class, what you've been preaching to them in the fall and now in the spring, and to get ready for this long season.
We've been trying to teach them like the little things, and like for pitchers, ways to attack the zone, to stay low, to drive hard, and hitters to be selective. We've taught them all the little tips and tricks about the pitchers that we already know, and the little tricks that everybody in our conference has.
Okay, well, one thing y'all do have coming back, you do have you coming back in the circle, Madison Jenkins, but also you have your catcher coming back as well, and Kara Hayes. Talk about that dynamic between you and Kara and you and Madison, and how that's going to, you feel, help breed some more success this season.
For me and Jenkins, we're totally different pitchers, but we both attack the zone and we have each other's back and we communicate well. And as for Kara behind the plate, we already trust her. We've had a full season under the belt with her. She's always had our back. She's always pumped us up. She's always been there when we needed her, and we just already have that bond, so that'll be good.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about this freshman class, though, coming in, having that experience there. What's some of the things you're kind of expecting them to step in and have immediate success with?
They are all aggressive. They're definitely aggressive base running. They're aggressive on the field. They get after it, and they give everybody on the field competition. Nobody's set in stone anywhere. So we definitely are blessed with that. So people are trying to beat other people out of their spots, and that's making everybody work hard. So we're very competitive with each other.
Okay, well, last season you did have that success as a team as well, winning the conference region regular season title, finishing second in the conference tournament, making it to regionals. Talk a little about how you guys want to improve this year, what the goal is for a team, what your individual goal is as a pitcher, and just talk about what you want to see this team reach this season.
The overall goal is a national championship. I firmly believe we're the hardest working team in our conference and in the nation. I mean, we are. We're always getting after it. We have each other's back, and that's our goal. That's my goal and my team's goal, I know.
Okay, well, lastly, just talk about the excitement heading into this season, how ready you guys are to get out there and start playing games.
Oh, we're pumped. Last year, I know as a freshman, I was a little bit nervous. I didn't know any of these teams, but everybody knows who everybody is, so we're ready.
All right, well, best of luck this season. We look forward to keeping up with you.
Thank you.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renasant replay. Renasant Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renasant today.
We're here with Madison Jenkins, one of the pitchers for ICC softball, coming off a good year. But before we talk about last year, back on campus, practice is rolling, getting ready for this 2022 season. Talk a little bit about how it feels to be back on campus and getting ready for another season.
I'm excited. It was a long Christmas break, and it was good for everybody, but I'm happy that we're all back, and I was ready to see everybody. We got on the field for the first time yesterday, and we had a good day, I think. And if we can just make it through these next 3 weeks and to prepare for our games, then I think that we'll have a lot of fun this year.
Okay, well, coming off last year, you said very successful season, got a ring, got that regular season championship of the conference, finished second in the conference tournament, and then advanced to the region tournament there too as well. So a very successful season. You named All-American and All-Region yourself. Talk a bit about last season, what you learned as a freshman, and kind of what you worked on last year to try to have similar success this year that you had last season.
Okay, in the fall last year, I was not expecting what I, was put through. I wasn't starting. I was not doing very well my fall season, my freshman year. And so I had to go home for Christmas break last year and work hard to earn my spot in the spring. And I learned a lot last year. I did a lot of growing up on the field and off the field mentally. And you just have to learn that there's always somebody out there that's better than you, and you got to strive for perfection. And I couldn't do it without my teammates and my coaches that I had with me by my side last year. So I'm excited to see what the sophomores can do this year, because we've all been experienced and we're all ready to get out there and start playing.
Okay, well, you talk about those sophomores. I believe there's 8 of you coming back from that team last year. All 8 of you saw substantial playing time, so as you said, you all are very experienced. Talk a bit about what that experience that you sophomores have from last season, kind of what you're sharing to this freshman group to get them ready to try to have another great season in 2022.
Yeah, we've just been trying to tell them that if they can make it through this month or the fall season and then this first month of practice, then when we start playing, it's fun. You just got to work hard when you can so you can have fun, because everybody likes to win, and everything's better when you win. So we just really been preaching to them: work hard now, get your stuff done, and it'll pay off.
Okay. Well, one big aspect coming back this year, of course, you having your success in the circle, teammate Emily Robinson having her success, but you also have your catcher back this year too. So with Kara Hayes coming back, just talk about that dynamic that you and Kara and you and Rob have, to help keep things locked down in the circle.
Well, okay, having a catcher that you trust, that's one of the major things to being a successful pitcher. So Kara being back, that's just, I'm thankful and I'm so happy that she's there to catch me. I really wouldn't want anybody else back there, especially during tight games and important situations. And Emily coming back, everybody knows how I feel about her. She's my right hand. We just feed so good off of each other, and she's always been there. Like, whenever I get tired, she's always ready to come in for me, or vice versa, and she's awesome. That's all I can say about her. She's just awesome.
Okay, well, lastly here, let's talk a bit about this season and the goals that you as a teammate and you as an individual player have as well. What do you want to see the team accomplish, and what's your goal that you want to accomplish?
So I want to see the team accomplish, and I want to do better in postseason. I want to make it to the national tournament, and I want to finish stronger. We had a really good start, and we had ups and downs during the season, but we swept everybody that we played, and it was not expected by a lot of people. But a lot of people don't know what we do during practice. The 5-hour days get very long, but it pays off. So I'd like to see us just finish better in the postseason tournaments, and basically I want more than just a state tournament ring or a state regular season ring. So, and as for my goals, everybody's already seen me. Everybody knows what I have. So I've spent my off time trying to work on new things and trying to just come back as a sophomore pitcher that doesn't get blown off the mound because everybody knows what she's throwing already, or everybody knows how she plays already. So that's basically my goal. I want to hold my own, and I want to be better. I don't want to be the same pitcher as last year. I want to be better. So that's been my goal this past off season.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renasant replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renasant Rewards Extra checking app.
Now we're joined by sophomore catcher Kara Hayes. Now, Kara, just coming off a good year last year, but more than that right now, we are excited to have y'all back on campus and practicing. Talk about the energy at practice and the excitement level to be back out there and getting ready for this season.
Well, we had a really long break. We got out like Thanksgiving, and we've been gone since. And, we all just have such a great bond, and we missed each other. So seeing everybody again, it was just really good. We got to catch up, and everyone just was excited to be out there again because we haven't been in so long.
Okay, well, last season had a lot of success, regular season conference title, finished runner-up in the conference tournament, and then advanced to regionals. A lot of success last year. Just talk a bit about that success last year, that team last year, and what you guys can take from that, what lessons you can take from that team last year and implement it in this season.
Well, like you said, all the sophomores know because we experienced that success. So, we've been trying to, implant it into the freshmen to, let them know that that's what we expect. And that's what they should expect from the program, is that we want success, and, everyone expects it of us. So we try to get them to go out hard and stuff. And one thing from last season is we fell short towards the end postseason and stuff. And so we've talked to them about that, and we kind of want to finish strong this year instead of falling off like last year.
Okay, well, you talk about those sophomores, you being one of 8 coming back. Talk a bit about that bond that you guys have, what you're teaching, a little bit you mentioned there, what you're teaching to these freshmen, and talk about your pitchers that are coming back. You got 3 pitchers coming back with you being their catcher, and the trust that y'all have in each other.
Well, we all have a really great bond, me and the pitchers, because last year it was mostly just me catching them. So if they're having a rough time, I can always tell, and we usually talk it out in the dugout. Or if they see I'm having a rough time, they know to come to me, and we have good talks about stuff. They know when stuff's not working. I know when stuff's not working. So we're good at lifting each other up and keeping the energy up on the field, because it starts with the pitcher, the energy does. And so I have to make sure they keep it up and keep a strong head and all that.
Okay, well, talk about this freshman class and what you guys as sophomores have done to get them ready for this season.
Well, we have a lot of freshmen. We didn't last year, and so it was very different. And we had a great experience last year, so we've tried to tell them as much as we can. Like fall ball, we prepared them. We were like, it's going to be intense. It's going to be a lot of weightlifting, a lot of practice. And we kept trying to encourage them that when it gets to season time, like, it's going to be fun. Like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard in the fall, but it's worth it once we get to season. And so we've tried to, like, uplift them and push them to keep going.
Okay, well, let's talk about a little bit about team as a whole here. What is the goal for the team, as well as what is your individual goal for this season?
Well, I mean, of course we want another championship. We want maybe even a bigger championship, because it felt really good to win regular season last year, and so winning the state tournament would be amazing, getting through regionals and even making it to nationals. So that's our goal as a team, and to, you know, just have a strong bond and never give up, keep pushing through games even if we're not playing our best. So that's our team goals. And individually, since I'm a sophomore, I want to be someone that the freshmen can look up to, and if they're having a rough time or if they need questions in a game, that they can just come to me and I can be a good leader to them. I can not be rough with them or angry. I can just come to them calmly. So that's my goal.
All right, well, best of luck this season. We look forward to keeping up with you.
Thank you.
Let's give him a Renasant replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renasant Rewards Extra Checking today.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tribe! Slices and sticks. Half pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks.
Pizza! Sticks!
Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m.
Pizza, pizza.
Sticks!
Why is the thin crust of Little Caesars Thin Crust Pizza hiding under all that cheese and pepperoni? It's shy. Hello, Little Crust. Get a Little Caesars large thin crust pizza with extra cheese and the most pepperoni, all at the nation's best price of just $6.49.
Pizza, pizza.
First of all, you gotta love what you do. I mean, you have to have a heart for it. That being said, those that do have the heart for it, the only thing I can say is to just go for it. Do it if you're scared. Do it if you don't have faith in yourself. I just decided to go back to ICC and pick up some courses, and in the process I found Food Pathways. I had worked in the hospitality industry prior to being a stay-at-home mom, and that was what I enjoyed doing. And after I got in school and got back into the hospitality industry, I realized that that's what I wanted to do, and that's what made me happy. One of the great things about having your own business is being able to make the decisions yourself and choose what you want to do for your customers, and being able to design things to work around your schedule. The Food Service Pathways program was more of a hands-on, kind of the bones of what the food service industry is. So you get in there and you learn, really, hey, is this what I like? Is this what I'm going to enjoy doing? And as a business owner, those are things that I use day in, day out, sometimes hour by hour, minute by minute. Things such as profit margin, consistency, always measuring. There's things that we do every day that I want every one of my employees to be able to know also, so that every customer gets the same thing that they expect every time they walk in the door. ICC has been really great in holding my hand and walking me along every step of the way, and keeping me going and giving me that motivation and initiative that some days I couldn't find on my own. Just be brave and do it. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth your time. It's worth your effort. And it'll pay off in the end.
that's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renasant Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renasant Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Now we're joined by head coach Andy Kirk. Coach, exciting time. Opening day is fast approaching. Got the girls back on campus and practicing. Talk a bit about the excitement for getting back and getting ready for this season.
Man, we are so excited. I mean, it just seems like it's been forever since we saw the kids, you know, with the long layoff that we had. Well, you know, we had a good fall and everything, but we're just excited to get back out and, you know, get good weather, get on the dirt, you know, run around, throw some balls, hit some balls, and just get back in the flow of it.
Okay, well, last season had some very big success, ranked number 2 nationally during the season, regular season conference championship, runner-up in the conference tournament, advanced to regionals. You know, just talk about last season a little bit, what y'all learned, because you do have a lot of sophomores coming back from that team this year, and what you expect this season.
Yeah, two totally different seasons. You know, coming off the 2020 season, we had a lot of returners and from the World Series team, and really excited. Then COVID hits. All those transfer out. We only have 4 kids coming back off that team. So last year was really just unexpected. Didn't know what was going to happen. Had a lot of freshmen we thought were really good. Had some good, those 4 veterans, you know, that were back were going to be contributors, but we didn't know what was going to happen. And they just shocked the world. I mean, they just played really good, consistent all year. We pitched it really good in the circle. You know, we just got timely hitting. We scored runs. You know, like you said, we got to our highest ranking ever in the program history and finished the season ranked 5th in the country. I mean, it was just totally unexpected for last year.
Okay, well, you have 8 people coming back from that team this year, including 2 All-Americans in the circle there, and Madison Jenkins and Emily Robinson, who was also Conference Pitcher of the Year. You know, just talk about these 8 sophomores and what you expect out of them this year, or look from them this year, and what the message is that they're instilling in these freshmen.
Yeah, it's one of the most experienced groups we have had back. You know, as a old baseball coach and been in softball now for almost 19 years, you're always told you want to be strong up the middle. And if you look at our roster, that's where we're at. We're strong up the middle, and we're strong up the middle with sophomores. Like I said, you start with those 2 All-American pitchers, Emily Robinson, Madison Jenkins. We've never had 2 freshman All-Americans coming back. Then you add Kamai Hampton right behind them, so now you got 3 that we're expecting a lot of good things coming out of Kamai. I mean, she's just really improved a lot as she's grown. She came here young, and we expect her to have a big sophomore year. And then staying up the middle, you got Kara Hayes as a catcher, local kid here from Moorville, batted in a 3-hole all last year. You always want to, that's where we start out in recruiting, is pitch and catch it, you know. So we got Kara there. Then you go to shortstop, we got Katie Boatner back, who can just fly. She makes all the plays. Hannah Henry at second base, consistent second baseman for us. Hit kind of in the middle of order for us last year. She's going to bat more leadoff this year, and we're expecting a big sophomore year for her. She's getting a lot of scholarship offers and stuff, a lot of people looking at her. And then you go out center field, Mackenzie Patterson, third-year COVID kid who had tremendous years. She's had tons of schools looking at her. She batted leadoff for us last year. We're going to move her down the lineup a little bit this year, so she gets a little bit more RBI opportunities and stuff, but she can just a 5-tool player. Then you throw in the right field, you got Connor Stevens, who bats right in the middle of our order, and she's our backup catcher as well. So, you know, out of that group, they're just a lot of experience. They did a really good job in the fall of bringing these freshmen along because, you know, you're a team. You play 9 at a time, but you got to have pitchers, and you got to have hitters. You got to have people come off the bench, and we're expecting a lot out of this freshman group.
When I've talked to some of these sophomores this year, one word that they've said about this freshman class so far is they're aggressive, and they're getting after it, hard workers. So I know that's what you recruit, and you want that. So just briefly talk about this freshman class and how they are being aggressive trying to earn that playing time with so many sophomores ahead of them.
Yeah. It'd be very easy, for a kid. You think about these freshmen, they went through the COVID deal as they were juniors and stuff. Then a lot of them had big senior years, but when they signed, they didn't know that this group of sophomores were going to have such great freshman seasons and stuff, and they have not backed down one bit at all. They have just stepped up. They are fighting for positions, for those corner infield positions, for left field, for other things. They are pushing the sophomores, and that's what the sophomores want. They want them to push them, and we got to develop. I mean, we are a 2-year school. Every year is different. Every year is separate. You got to keep, staying after it and everything, but we're excited about the freshman group. We got some good pitchers. They're going to come in. They're going to give us some innings, and we got several that's going to hit in the lineup as well.
Okay, now you did mention about keeping it up the middle there earlier. Just go back briefly. Talk about that, having that, how important it is having that battery return with experienced pitcher with an experienced catcher that they can trust.
Oh, yeah, that's tremendous. For a guy that calls all the pitches and stuff, to have a catcher back there that I know she's going to be honest with me. Our pitchers know she's going to be honest with me. When they're on, she's going to stay on it. And when they're off, she's going to let me know. She's going to work with the umpires. All the umpires in our league know who she is. She's just, Kara's just like a bull in a china shop. She's going to get after it. She's going to play hard. You're going to get everything she's got, and our pitchers love throwing to her.
All right, well, lastly here, Coach, just let's talk about goals for this season. What you not expect, but what you want to accomplish by the end of the season.
Yeah, it's like you create your own, can be your own worst enemy at times. You create your own pressure and stuff, but our kids don't feel that. They just play hard. We're the only program, in the last 3 seasons, not counting the COVID year, that's either finished first or second in our conference regular season championship or the conference tournament, which is just an awesome goal. I mean, that's just unreal what we've done. The one thing we do have this year, we got a very experienced team, and it's a good year to have a good experienced team because we probably got the toughest schedule we've had since I've been here. We're going to be road warriors. There's always going to be 5 teams that are going to be ranked in the top 20 in the country. We think we'll be one of the, with 2 All-Americans and all the returns we got, we should be ranked in the top 10 in the preseason. How are you going to live up to that? You're going to have a bullseye on your back. Everybody's going to give you your best game. But we expect to be right there in the mix. Everybody knows it doesn't matter. We're going to show up every day. Every day is a battle with yourself. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. We're just going to get after you and see what we can do and take care of ourselves. And I think this group is committed to that. They're not worried about expectations, winning championships. They just know if they put in a body of work in practice, it'll show up on game days. And then on game days, it's just fun. It's just fun. You get out there and you compete against the best of the best, and that's why they came here. They want to compete against the best of the best, and I think we'll have a good shot at the end, and that's the main goal. Get in the playoffs, anything can happen. You're going to play some of the top 10 teams in the country in the playoffs in our state, in our region, and we're just ready to kick it off and get after it.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renasant replay. Renasant Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renasant today.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renasant Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renasant Bank, understanding you.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her genes, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, can you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
The robotics program at ICC is a program that allows the students to learn about industrial grade robots that are used in local companies and also in companies globally. The robotics program is a 2-year degree, and after the 2 years, typically the students, when they graduate, they'll get a Associate of Science degree in robotic and automated technology. The graduates that we have from ICC with the robotics and automated technology degree go into companies around here that have manufacturing and that have specifically robots in their manufacturing or automated processes. When the student finishes our program, there are certificates available through various robotic manufacturers. The blue robots that we have here are called Yaskawas, and through the Yaskawa company you can get certifications for material handling, certifications for welding, certifications for paint applications, things like that. In our area, we've had an increase in robotic applications added to many of the companies here, so the job market is very good for a robotics technician. They generally start around $20 an hour, which is about $40,000 a year. So it's a really good entrance for a student of any age. So most all of the companies we have here now that manufacture products are using some kind of robot or some kind of automated process. So there's lots of opportunity in our area for good jobs. It's a really fun thing to get into. When you can program a robot and have it do something repetitively and you can walk off and leave it, you know, to me that's gratifying. A robot does not need the air conditioning, it does not need the lights in the room to be turned on and that kind of thing. And it's just fun to work with. To enroll in the robotics and automation program at ICC, go to ICC's website, www.iccms.edu, and apply to the college first. Once you apply to the college and you're accepted, then there's an application process for the robotics program.
My name is Holly Leeton, and I'm an early childhood education instructor and program director here at Itawamba Community College. Our early childhood education technology program is an engaging, superb 2-year program that prepares students for a professional career as early childhood educators across a variety of career paths.
The Early Childhood Program at ICC is a fully online program that educates students to work with young children. Even though it's an online program, students will spend 8 hours a week in childcare during their 2 practicum courses. We are aligned with national early childhood standards, and our students apply those as well as the Mississippi Early Learning Standards in their coursework. Throughout our online coursework, we offer a solid foundation on childhood development, theories, and practices. We focus on teaching students how to utilize an integrated approach while planning, preparing, implementing, and evaluating developmentally appropriate learning experiences that meet the diverse needs of children. The capstone courses are the 2 practicum courses. In these 2 courses, student teachers spend 8 hours a week in ICC's preschool classrooms or an approved center. During these 8 weekly hours, our students put into practice everything they've learned throughout the program, from classroom management to tending to the social and emotional needs of children. When they graduate with their AAS degree in early childhood from ICC, not only will they have a firm understanding of child development, but they will have a portfolio of developmentally appropriate activities ready to use in their own classrooms.
Our graduates of early childhood education receive an Associate of Applied Science degree. Upon receipt of that degree, they are ready and prepared to enter the workforce as teachers in public or private early childhood education centers, center directors, or even an assistant teacher in the public school system. Some of our graduates choose to go on to a university and continue their 2-year degree to earn a bachelor's degree. For example, some students go on and receive a Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Development. This is especially beneficial if they wish to teach in Head Start. Lead teachers are required to have their bachelor's degree. Some of our graduates decide they want to go on and be an elementary education teacher, and they choose to get a Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education or a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. So whether you choose to stop with an associate's degree or continue on to a bachelor's degree, we want you to get your start in early childhood education right here at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renasant Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renasant Bank, understanding you.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And that's going to do it for this week's show. I invite you right back here next Tuesday, starting at 1:06 p.m. for the ICC Hour presented by Renasant Bank. Now, if you happen to miss any of today's shows or any previous shows, they're available on our YouTube channel, typically shortly after we wrap things up here. All you have to do is search the ICC Hour. That's the ICC Hour on YouTube. And don't forget to go ahead and like the show and subscribe to our page while you're there. You can also keep up with all things ICC by visiting iccms.edu. That's iccms.edu, and all things ICC athletics by visiting letsgoicc.com. One more time, that's letsgoicc.com. If social media is your thing, you can follow us on your favorite social media platform at Itawamba CC. That's all one word, Itawamba CC, and Let's Go ICC. Again, that's for the athletic side. Let's Go ICC. We'd like to thank Renasant Bank and all of our sponsors you heard throughout the show this afternoon for helping make the ICC Hour possible here on SuperTalk Mississippi. If you would like to learn how you can advertise through the ICC Hour or ICC Athletics, give me a call at 662-862-8059. That's 862-8059. And don't forget to visit RenasantBank.com to find out why they are the bank that understands you. This is Adam Gore saying so long to next Tuesday. I hope you guys have a blessed week. And as always, roll Tribe.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renasant Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renasant Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.